cold steel frame left my youth in a town with no name, chasing ghosts down a two-lane track with a heavy heart and a weight on my back. The sky's gray like a concrete floor, but I'm kicking down every locked up door. Grit and gravel underneath my boots, deep American soul, these are my roots. The radio screaming an old outlaw song, reminding this sinner where he belongs. Yeah, the road gets rough and the night gets cold, but there's fire and steel in this battered soul. I can feel the storm rising in the southern air, and I'm too far gone to even care. We are the ghosts of the Blacktop highway, burning loud and living it our way, with a gritty soul and a heart of stone. King of the road on a rusted throne, yeah. Let the engines roar, let the guitars cry. We're gonna ride this thunder till the day we die. Past the neon cross of a roadside church, still looking for grace in a desperate search, but salvation's found in a full gas tank and the smoky memories of the beer we drank. We're the sons of the dirt, we're the kings of the wild, with the grit of a man and the heart of a child. Yeah, the headlights cut through the midnight rain, washing away all the miles of pain. We are the ghosts of the Blacktop highway, burning loud and living it our way, with a gritty soul and a heart of stone. King of the road on a rusted throne, yeah. Let the engines roar, let the guitars cry. We're gonna ride this thunder till the day we die. Play it sweet, son. When the dust settles down and the lights grow dim, we'll face the Maker and we'll answer to Him. But until that day, we let it scream. We are the ghosts of the Blacktop highway, burning loud and living it our way, with a gritty soul and a heart of stone. King of the road on a rusted throne, yeah. Let the engines roar, let the guitars cry. We're gonna ride this thunder till the day we die. Till the day we die. Ghosts of the Blacktop, keep on rolling. Yeah, feel that wind blow. One, two, three, let's party! Copperhead still back in the thick of the woods, cooking up the fire like a bad boy should. Mason jar stacking in the back of the Ford, got the law on my tail and a hand on my sword. Midnight blue and the tires are hot, give it all it's all that I got. Federal boys think they're closing the gap, but they don't know the turns on this backwoods map. Whiskey fumes burning through the manifold lines, Smoky Mountain wine through the Georgia pines. Pedal to the middle, gonna make it or break. Left a trail of dust in the path that I made. The engine is screaming, the kettle is hot. We're taking this high proof, ready or not. We're drinking whiskey and we're running the line. High tempo crazy on the Copperhead wine. Against the grain and we're breaking the law. The fastest damn outlaws you ever saw, yeah. Burn it down, pour it, neat and strong. We'll be long gone before the break of dawn. Ain't no time for a sinner to rest. Got 100 proof remedy chasing my blues. Nothing left to play for, nothing left to lose. Shifting gears hard, feel the chassis shake. Gonna drink every drop of the trouble we make. The sirens are wailing, the headlights are bright, but they ain't catching lightning tonight. We're drinking whiskey and we're running the line. High tempo crazy on the Copperhead wine. Against the grain and we're breaking the law. You ever saw, yeah. Burn it down, pour it, neat and strong. We'll be long gone before the break of dawn. Glass of that liquid gold before this engine and this body gets old. Line 'em up, boys, let's ride. We're drinking whiskey and we're running the line. High tempo crazy on the Copperhead wine. Against the grain and we're breaking the law. The fastest damn outlaws you ever saw, yeah. Burn it down, pour it, neat and strong. We'll be long gone before the break of dawn. Yeah, long gone. Pour it strong. Whiskey rock till the morning light. Hey. Yeah. Down in the muck. Down in the muck. The fog is hanging low on the bayou tonight. Ain't no sign of the stars, ain't no sign of the light. Got a moss-covered cabin by the old willow tree, where the ghosts of the swamp come to bargain with me. There's a black snake coiling on a rusted out chain, and the air tastes thick like a hurricane rain. Yeah. scared to watch where I tread. There's a thin, crooked line between the living and the dead. I got a jar full of dirt from a graveyard lot, and a slow burning fire in a heavy iron pot. The law don't come here, no, the law stays away, 'cause the mud of the swamp has the final damn say. You can hear the gators growling underneath the floor, and there's something wicked tapping on my front door. We're sinking deep in that muddy water voodoo, doing all the things that they want you not to do. Got a gritty blue soul and a swamp rock heart. We're tearing this dark country highway apart. Yeah, stir up the magic, let the guitar scream. We're living inside of a bad man's dream. Midnight traveler with eyes like coal said he'd trade me a fortune for a piece of my soul. I just laughed at the devil, poured a glass of moonshine, said, "Take a seat, brother, you're a friend of mine. We're all sinners hiding where the cypress trees grow, where the water runs deep and the shadows run low. Yeah, the night's getting heavy and the mojo is strong, and we're just getting started on this outlaw song. We're sinking deep in that muddy water voodoo, doing all the things that they want you not to do. Got a gritty blue soul and a swamp rock heart. We're tearing this dark country highway apart. Yeah, stir up the magic, let the guitar scream. We're living inside of a bad man's dream. Play it dirty, boy. Bury me deep down in the mud. We're sinking deep in that muddy water voodoo, doing all the things that they want you not to do. Got a gritty blue soul and a swamp rock heart. We're tearing this dark country highway apart. Yeah, stir up the magic, let the guitar scream. We're living inside of a bad man's dream. Down in the voodoo, muddy water, keep it heavy. There's a porch that still remembers every boot I left behind. The screen door sings the same old song like it never lost its time. Mama's roses climb the fence, Daddy's truck still wears the rust. Funny how a lifetime fades while old memories gather dust. I chased horizons far from home, Thought freedom lived somewhere ahead, but every mile I put behind left another piece of me for dead. The bars all blurred together, different names, the same old pain. You can drown a broken heart, but it always floats again. There's a last light in the window, burning soft against the night, like somebody's still believing I'll come walking through someday. I've been running from my shadow since I was 17, but the road don't heal a lonely soul, it just stretches in between. If tomorrow finds me weary, with these old hands worn and gray, I hope the wind still knows my name and carries me back that way. Not for glory, not for gold, just one more sunset to warm these bones. There's a last light in the window, though the years have taken flight, and if that door is still wide open, maybe I'll finally get it right. Every scar became a story, every mile a silent prayer. Home was never just a place, was the love still waiting there? The fire burns, the porch still waits, and somewhere that last light shines for me. Sun ain't up, but I'm already gone. Boots hit dirt before the crack of dawn. Sheriff's lights in my rear view glass, ain't no chance they're gonna catch me fast. Dust flies high where the back roads bend, every mile feels like my best friend. Heart beats wild like a runaway train, freedom sweeter than a pocket full of change. Hold on tight, don't look back, life runs fast on a gravel track. If you're gonna live, then live full speed, leave your footprints where the wild hearts bleed. Run like the wind, don't slow it down, leave a trail of smoke from town to town. Banjos flying, fiddles on fire, burning through the night with an outlaw desire. These old boots were made to roam, never found a place called home. If tomorrow brings another chase, I greet the sunrise with a grin on my face. bridges, climbed steep hills, lived on looking homemade thrills. Every county line's another song, every wrong turn keeps me strong. Mama said, son, don't ride so hard, but the open roads always held my heart. I'd rather fall with the throttle wide than spend my life standing on the side. No regrets, no looking back, not yet. The sky's too wide, the road's too long to waste 1 mile standing still. Run like the wind, let the engine sing. Feel the freedom every heartbeat brings. Fiddle crying while the banjo flies underneath these endless southern skies. Race on dust, let the gravel roar. There's always one more county to explore. When they write my story in the end, say I lived wide open, right up to the bend. Pick it faster, kick it higher, fiddle screaming, rolling fire. One last laugh, one last ride, gone like thunder on the countryside. There's an old pine log burning slow tonight, throwing tired shadows in the firelight. Your empty chair still faces mine, like you're just late instead of gone this time. That old 6-string whispers every name, but nothing left around here feels the same. The wind keeps carrying your goodbye, like a prayer the stars forgot to answer. I'm talking to the ashes by the campfire glow, where your laughter used to warm my soul. The pedal steel cries where your heartbeat was, and the fiddle knows what silence does. If love could ride on the midnight breeze, it'd find this lonely heart on its knees. I'll keep one flame burning through the night, hoping somehow you'll see the light. Every trail we walked remembers you, every fence post wears your faded blue. Coffee's cold in your favorite cup. Funny how the world just don't give up. The river rolls like it always has, while I'm still living somewhere in the past. I've learned some wounds don't fade away, they just get quieter with every day. When the fire burns down to glowing coals, I swear I hear you calling home. I'm talking to the ashes by the campfire glow, where your memory still steals the show. The pedal steel weeps like the pouring rain, and this old heart still speaks your name. If tomorrow finds me all alone, I'll still leave the porch light on at home, 'cause love don't end when the good Lord calls. It echoes forever through these southern halls. The fire burns low, the night rolls on, your name still lingers in every song, till I see you again. I'll keep singing along. Sky, buzzards circle where the old dreams die. Boot heels sink in a sea of sand, nothing left but this broken land. A rattlesnake shakes where the blacktop ends. I've been out running ghosts I call old friends. The wind knows secrets it won't confess, just another soul in this wilderness. Every mouth tastes like dust, every prayer turns to rust. Still I walk one step more toward a sun I can't ignore. Dust never sleeps beneath this sky, it buries the truth but the scars survive. That fuzzy guitar keeps calling my name like a wildfire feeding on gasoline flames. Slow drums pound like a heart made of stone, out where the coyotes howl my stubborn soul. Blink half alive like forgotten prayers that somehow survived. The whiskey bottle rolls with the breeze, singing songs through the mesquite trees. The horizon dances in the heat, every heartbeat drags with the same slow beat. A man can disappear without a sound, still leave his shadow on the sacred ground. Train tracks, only silence, looking back. The stars don't judge, they only shine on broken roads and stubborn minds. Dust never sleeps beneath this moon, it keeps perfect time to an endless tune. Let the speakers shake like the desert floor. I've been chasing freedom forevermore. With a weathered voice and these worn-out boots, I'm still standing where the sagebrush blooms. When the last wind carries my name away, I'll become the dust that refused to fade. The night rolls in, fire burns low, the banjo fades, the fuzz still grows, and somewhere beyond, the desert keeps singing my soul back home. Yeah, this is our time. Let's go. Driving rain turned every single heartbreak into heavy metal game. They said a small town dreamer wouldn't stand a chance against the cold hard walls of this cruel circumstance. But we kept our boots moving and our eyes on the prize. Now the whole damn world is gonna watch us rise. Look out at the stadium, see the neon lights glow. There's a million voices singing what we already know. Every milestone behind us was a hill we had to climb. Now we're standing at the summit and we're taking our time. We're the fighters, the believers, the kings of the dirt, and there ain't a single thing that can diminish our worth. Can you feel the tension breaking like a wave in the air? Yeah, we're shouting it out loud, making everyone aware. There is glory on the in the southern wind. This is where the struggle ends and the legends begin. No more looking backward at the ghosts of our fears. We are washing away the dust of all those weary years. With a brotherhood of iron and a soul full of grace, we are claiming our victory in this sacred place. Yeah, the crowd is roaring, the stadium screams. We're standing in the light of our wildest dreams. There is glory on the horizon, blazing bright and high. We're riding our triumph across the arena sky. It's an epic country anthem for the ones who never broke. Living out the promise in every word we spoke. Yeah, let the guitar soar, let the drums pound the floor. We conquered the valley, now we're opening the door. Whoa, play it proud, son. Through the shadow of doubt, we found our way out. Through the sweat and the tears, we conquered the years. Now there's nothing left to do but lift it up. There is glory on the horizon, blazing bright and high. We're riding our triumph across the arena sky. It's an epic country anthem for the ones who never broke. Living out the promise in every word we spoke. Yeah, let the guitar soar, let the drums pound the floor. We conquered the valley, now we're opening the door. Yeah, glory on the horizon. We made it to the top, never gonna stop. Never gonna stop. There's an old cedar box on the top shelf, full of words I never spoke. Ink has faded, paper's worn, but every line still carries hope. Your name still rolls like summer rain across this tired old tongue. Funny how the loudest memories are the quietest ones. The house ain't changed much since you left, just a little more paint peeled away. That porch still catches evening light like it's waiting on yesterday. Coffee cools beside my chair, every dawn the same routine. Time can mend a broken fence, but not everything between. Some roads disappear in the weeds, some hearts hearts never really leave. These are letters never sent, words that never found the wind. Every I'm sorry, every please come home, still folded deep within. If love could travel through the years, it'd find you where you are. I'd trade every mile I've wandered for one more night beneath those stars. I've learned that pride's a heavy coat. It'll keep a man out in the cold. And silence is a stubborn friend that only gets stronger growing old. Now every wrinkle tells a story, every gray hair knows your name. The world kept spinning without us, but nothing feels the same. If tomorrow never finds me, don't cry for wasted time. Just know I carried your memory like a hymn through every line. Maybe heaven keeps a mailbox for the things we couldn't say. Maybe love don't need an address to find its way. These are letters never sent, still beating in this weather chest. Every goodbye left unspoken, every dream laid down to rest. If the wind should cross your window and whisper soft tonight, know a heart that never stopped believing still leaves your porch light burning bright. The ink may fade, the paper may bend, but some love stories never reach an end. Whoa, down in the hollow, there's a road where the black crows gather, past the bridge that time forgot. Every mile gets a little colder, every prayer comes up shy. Old boots sink in the river clay like they don't wanna leave. You can feel a pair of unseen eyes staring through the willow trees. Hear those hands clap one by one, like a funeral march beneath the sun. There's whispers in the hollow, calling out my name. Every promise turns to smoke, Every scene looks the same. I keep walking through the shadows with the devil at my side. If redemption knows this road, she's got nowhere left to hide. An old saloon with broken windows still pours ghosts another round. Every stool remembers stories of the souls they never found. My sixth string wears a coat of dust, still sings through rust and pain. Every note cuts like a razor, every chord falls down like rain. If the preacher asks where I've been, tell him I'd chase midnight storms, looking for a little mercy in a world that's gone stone cold. The river keeps its secrets, the moon keeps watch above. Some men die for money, some disappear for love. There's whispers in the hollow, echoes underneath my skin. Every crossroad hides another lie. Every road pulls me back in. When the last flame stops burning and the night swallows the sky, let my boots keep walking forward, even after I die. Forgive. Some legends never die, they just keep walking.